is back with Joel P.E. King from JPEK Creative Works. That one kind of trips me up a little bit, right? JPEK. How did you decide to name your company that?
It was a collective effort. I'm still trying to. Is that what it needs to be?
What's the PE stand for?
It's my name, Joel Patrick Edward King.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a distinguished name.
Oh, thank you.
So we were just talking about Tamela Mann. How did you get involved in this project?
Well, a friend of mine, he wanted to produce a gospel concert here, and so he's a promoter out in Oakland. And so I was like, well, you know what? We have a bit of a following. We know how to go ahead and get things done. So and he wanted to pour into our company. He wanted to find ways to help fund us and get things going. Right. So that really is what kind of moved it. And from that, we got what we have on Thursday.
Great. And are you guys going to be bringing more concerts?
Yeah. It's a new little thing for me with the national names, especially of this magnitude. But I think we're going to keep this going.
That's great. St. Louis is a great market to
it
bring
is.
concerts to.
It really is.
So we were talking about real life, and we have some footage here. We're going to talk a little bit about the footage. But you said the story has evolved. Tell us a little bit about the story now.
Yeah, because what it was is a coming-of-age story for a young man named Ray, and it's the idea of like how young men, and I should just really say young adults, become just imprisoned by the idea of what they're supposed to be and what they're not being and all of that. And then you break you down into this condition that it comes kind of hard to get out of until you get like the right resources and the right person to say, hey, they pull you up out of it. You realize that, you know what, there is a brighter light somewhere at the tunnel. You just got to find it.
Right. Have you heard any responses from young people about how, it's changed their lives? Tell us a little bit about that.
Amazing. I got a Facebook post. A young girl was 10 years old. She sent me one day when we did it last year, and she was saying that it really touched her, and so in a deep way, because her father, her mother is a single mother, and how she was just able to relate to the story. The way it penetrates people is to me is mind-boggling to a large degree, because one part of me, I write it because I want it to, but to actually see it happen, it's an amazing experience.
That's so wonderful. Now, do you act as well?
I do.
What do you like better? Do you like producing and writing or acting? What's your
I like doing one or the other. I don't like fusing it, because each one requires a certain amount of skill and a certain amount of time behind it to really get it where it needs to be.
Right.
I'm more seasoned as an actor, so I feel very comfortable just stepping up to the plate when I have to. But the way that I'm an actor, I still have my process. I don't want to ever omit my process.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Now, this is a musical, so it has music, dance, and everything. Did you write all of that, or how did that?
Yeah.
How did you come up with everything?
I don't know, a gift. God has given a gift. And then so a lot of the music, all the music is original music. It came from somehow inspired by something. And I would talk to a couple of my friends, Darren Pops, Keith Fowler. And I said, okay, I wanted to go like this, give them melody, give them the lyrics, and they put the instrumentation behind it, and there we go.
Now you have a big star helping produce this.
Yes.
Tell us about Andrea Kelly.
Miss Andrea Kelly.
If people don't know who she is, tell us.
Yes, she's Hollywood Exes, one of the stars of Hollywood Exes reality show VH1. She's also the former wife of R. Kelly, and she and I had a relationship maybe like 7 years in the making. And we've always had this thing of like, how can we fuse what we do with her dance, her choreography to kind of make it work. So then when she saw real life, she immediately like jumped on board because she said, with the platform that she has now, she wants to be able to, because her thing is about how do we help save the lives of the children, the young adults and all of that. So then we created this Art Saves Lives campaign, Freedom Block, so that people can find ways to again, take us outside of that sense of imprisonment and saying, you can free yourself.
Definitely. Where can we get more information on where this is playing and everything else?
www.jpek-thearts.com.
Great. Thank you so much for being here today. You guys, we got all the information on your screen. You don't want to miss this. It's coming September 13th through the 15th. That's That's next week, right?
Yes,
this weekend, actually. Guys, you don't want to miss it at Washington University at the Edison Theatre. Thank you so much for being here again today. Next up on STL TV Live, we'll meet some divas that are crafting hope on a thrift shop find at a time. I'm sorry. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.